Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya. Simnanya, thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. See, it looks like some mega nuts will never, ever get a seat. Because tell me how you all will come out and lie every day and think that it's cool, right? The fact that you all wake up every day to like to start some BS, it's really amazing, right? And the mental gymnastic they used to blame people and Democrats is just something I really do not understand. With everything going on, I mean, they did not see any other thing to say. Like he woke up and said Democrats are to blame over what is going on or what happened in New Orleans, right? And the fact that he rolled back on the immigration lies, but now saying that the Democrat is like everything is Democrat force is ridiculous, you know what is going on, what is going on, man. I am sick and tired of these people waking knowing the fact that they made a very huge mistake with their political selection and all that, but it is still hard for them to accept it because they do not tell the truth. All what they know how to do best is to lie. And now they are going to F around and find out because whatever they did now is about to bite their nose off, and the leopard is about to do what they know how to do best. You all can, you all can do better. Let's get.
News, 10 people are unalive thanks to a guy who drove his car in the middle of a crowd on Bourbon Street, New Orleans last night. And Donald Trump is blaming the people who aren't supposed to be here. I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is it's a Democrat city. So if you live in a Democrat city, you just need to move. I'm not saying that like Republican cities are perfect. Obviously, we have some things to work on. But, dude, Democrat cities are way worse. You know, like the poverty, the crime, all the issues that you have are mostly coming from those blue cities, blue states. So I don't know why anyone would live there other than maybe.
I cannot believe you posted this video and thought that this was a reasonable take. You want to blame the Democrats for what happened in New Orleans because the driver came from the red state of Texas into the red state of Louisiana. But it's the Democrats' fault because it was in the blue city of New Orleans because like 80% of all cities are Democrat. So it must be the Democrats' fault. This reminds me of when all the people came on the internet and wanted to blame the Democrats for the unaliving attempt on Donald Trump. I don't even know why, because the shooter, the guy who fired the shot, was a Republican, and the firearms that they used are the firearms that Democrats want to ban, but yet that was our fault. I do not even know. In my mind, I have no way of wrapping my head around how you thought this made sense, even the slightest little bit. You gotta be kidding me. And that's what it is. Throw me a follow.
I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is it's a Democrat city. So if you live in a Democrat city, you just...
Hey, Mac, let's make an agreement. Let's make an agreement, Mac, between your inbred dumbasses and the rest of us. Y'all swear Democrat cities are so this, that, and the third. So don't ever come to them. Ever. Don't come to them. Do not come. Just stay home. And before you agree to this, please remember something. A lot of you live in rural towns that have no hospitals. Yep. Your hospitals have been shut down because health insurance companies and companies that buy up hospitals and put them a part of some big conglomerate, yeah, they don't see enough money there. They don't. So here's the agreement. When you have that massive heart attack, don't life flight. No, stay there. Try to get health care for your heart attack in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. When you break your foot and the doc around the corner can't fix it, pray to Jesus. Tots and shares your damn self. Don't come at all. Like, ever. In addition, this is the agreement we will make with you. We will do everything we possibly can to make sure our tax dollars don't come to you in the form of big ass blue states with those Democrat cities paying for all of your government assistance in those punk ass red states. We will literally lobby our elected leaders to make sure that never happens again. You wouldn't want any of this filthy Democrat city money in your rural, real American pockets, now would you? I mean, I've heard way too many stories about how somebody in some small ass town that you couldn't find on a map, yeah, their fucking diabetes is acting up that they go so bad that they go into a sugar shock and they, a sugar coma and things of that nature. And they got to be life flighted out to the nearest big city. Don't do that no more. Stay home. Take that coma in a small town. See how far you'll make it down the road. God. Y'all always talk about the crime and the this and the that in these Democrat cities, these blue cities. They are affording you some of the bullshit that you have in your little funky ass state. The fact that your roads aren't filled with potholes big enough that they need a lifeguard at them. Yep. That government assistance, y'all swear up and down you don't need, but, a lot of you do. Where's that come from? I'll give you a hint. Not from you. Look up the stats. Hey, look up the stats. So I think you should stand on those rugged individual nuts. I do. If you were having a heart attack in your fucking little town and the little, urgent care place can't take care of you, instead of life flighting, drive your ass back home. Oh, that's cruel. Is it though? Y'all want this. See, a lot of y'all want this separation between the red and the blue so badly, but you really don't want it, do you? Because you understand that if that happens, some of y'all are crisply fucked. A lot of y'all live in these towns and they ain't got shit in them. Nothing. They are surrounded by nothing and they have nothing. You depend on these blue cities and these blue whatevers more than you realize. But your balls, well, I guess you think your balls are big enough to where you can do this on your own. So go ahead. The person that killed those people in New Orleans, they weren't an illegal. They were here on purpose. They were born here. You know what I mean? But since Jackass McGee here with the red hat wants to talk about democratic cities, then I tell you what, don't you ever bring your funky ass to motherfucking New Orleans. Don't. Do not come here. Do not come to any major city in the United States. Stay your motherfucking ass at home. But by don't ever come to these cities that y'all talk so bad about, I mean for anything. If your ticker don't work, stay home. See if Doc Smith down the street can help you with that massive fucking widowmaker heart attack that your ass is having. Or how about that cirrhosis of the liver that you got because you drink too goddamn much? Oh my goodness. I think one of my kidneys just failed. I might need to go to a big city. Oh, no, you don't. You need to take your monkey ass back home. Major surgeries, if you can't do them in your town, you don't get them. I can't see because my cataracts, bitch. That sounds like major surgery. That sounds like some shit you can handle in a small town. See how far you can see down the road? I get so goddamn tired of y'all. Y'all want this separation? Bet. Bet. B-E-T. Bet. Because when you come to these cities that you swear up and down is filled with crime, you know what else they're filled with? Shit you can't get in your little punk ass town. And medical is just the first part of it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want your mail? You know it's got to go through one of them filthy, crime-ridden Democrat cities, right? So if these are the nuts that you want to carry, then carry them down the road. But remember, if we get our druthers, you will never be able to enter one of these filthy Democrat crime-ridden cities ever again for anything. And then you're going to be out in the plains in real America dying. And I'm going to sip my coffee. I mean, argue with your mama, man. Don't argue with me.
So this is all I got from this video. And I am going to say a very big shout out to the former bishop. This man is awesome. There is nothing anyone will tell him will make me change my mind. I love what he told them. Take that down wherever they are from. Let's see if you can see, like, make it down the road. Oh my goodness. He said it all. Now let's get into this. The reality is that mega nuts, some of them absolutely knew or know how bad their decision so far is, right? But it is amazing how people woke up and said that they are going to choose the wrong side. They will be on the wrong side of history, knowing that they are from the red state, poor states. Some of them are from poor states, right? So how will you do it? The medicals and all that. Where do you want to run to? Where do you want to go to? See, the fact that sometimes they talk with no base, right? And they know so well that there is no truth in what they are saying. And anybody that can wake up and know that what people are saying is truth and that he is lying, but decide that he is saying the truth while he is lying must really be in a court, and you are evil. Because if you are not evil, you definitely will say the right thing and say this is right, and say the wrong thing and say this is wrong. This is the problem this generation, or I don't know, I'm not saying this generation, like human beings are having these days, because some people would rather protect lies than telling themselves the truth. What is wrong with you people? Right? Now, I have said this several times, I do not care where you belong, whether you are Magnot or you are Democrat and all that. But as long as you say something that is going wrong and you refuse to speak on it or accept the fact that this is going wrong, you are, of course, a bad person. How do you want to tell me? How do you want to convince me that you are not a bad person? You are a bad person. See, really, I am really sick and tired of waking up every day to this supposed BS, because it's all BS. And when people continue to lie to themselves, there is nothing as worse as the lies people tell themselves. Because, when you are lying, you are telling yourself, when you are supposed to tell yourself the truth, and you are lying about it. So, what will I call this? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.